you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today we are decorating my entire house for Christmas. You guys are going to see inside and outside of my entire house and how we decorated for Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy. You'll be seeing upstairs, downstairs, and outdoors. And without further ado, we're going to jump straight in. Hey you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and a mom to two, and you are watching my first video to go live for the 2024 Christmas decorating season. But first we are unboxing some new furniture from Home Mary, so thank you to Home Mary for partnering with me on today's video. But we got new swivel chairs, guys. We had recliners in here and this space was way too small for recliners, and wait until you see how big our tree is and you are going to understand why we even needed to change even more. But Home Mary sent me their white swivel boucle swivel chairs. I am in love with these. These are small, these are low, and very, very comfortable, and they swivel, which my children love. My daughter loves swiveling on these. If you're not familiar with Home Mary, we'll be setting them up in a second, but if you're not familiar with Home Mary, they are a website that sells a ton of different furniture, but not just any furniture. My coffee table is also from them, if you see it right there, but I did whitewash it after having it for some time. But they have furniture that's just so unique. Like, a lot of the pieces that I see on their site are so unique. My favorite is dining tables. Like, they have the most unique, beautiful dining tables that if I didn't have a already like huge dining table that fits my space perfectly, I would definitely order a dining table from Home Mary. But they just have beautiful, unique pieces, and they also have an option for you to see all the pieces that are available to you. 48 hours shipping, I believe, and I literally got these chairs in 2 days after I picked them. Literally, like, it was so easy, so convenient, and I just love Home Mary. I've worked with them multiple times aside from my coffee table and these chairs. I have multiple pieces from them, dining chairs and stuff like that. So anyways, if you're interested, I do have a 14% off coupon code for you guys in the description for these chairs or any other furniture pieces that you guys might be on the lookout for. So thank you to Home Mary for partnering with me on today's video. And now we're just going to be setting up our tree. I will leave a timestamp for when we are not setting up our tree and we're going into the decorating, because I know this part is kind of strictly for me and my memories, I guess, because one of my core memories as a child is decorating my Christmas tree with my family as we have Christmas music in the background and ordering food and all that stuff. So I did continue with my family. So you guys will see us all decorating the tree together. And this year we got a star topper, so that was really exciting. This tree, which ended up being a little too big for our space, so do not comment that, we know that, but we got it on an amazing deal. This tree is like $300 or $400. It's from the National Tree Company, but we got it in Christmas of July on Amazon for a insanely cheap price because it was open box. It's unlit, but it's that realistic branch look, which I love. I've never had a green tree. I've always had flock trees. Because I always find that the trees are not realistic looking. So this one is, the outer branches are really real touch, realistic looking, and then the inner branches are that, other material that's not so realistic looking, but it doesn't matter because it's full and it's beautiful, and you can even see the other branches on the inside. And then because it was unlit, we just bought some twinkly lights off of Amazon, and it gave the same vibe as the viral Home Depot tree. So I'll have all those linked below. And then we just filled it with some picks and some of our velvet ornaments and ornaments from last year. I do like a more minimal look when it comes to my tree, but I will say I do need a bigger ornaments. I was not expecting, we didn't unbox this tree until the day we was decorating, which was probably my mistake, but I definitely need those like jumbo ornaments to fill this tree up a little bit more because I got the tiny ones because I was expecting a smaller tree like the ones that we had from last year, because our tree last year was 7.5 foot, but this tree is way bigger in like fullness and diameter. So yeah, my kids and my husband are helping me decorate, and then after all the ornaments are on, I'm going to be putting some ribbon onto the tree and decorating the rest of the living room by myself. So they will not be here the entire video, don't worry. But yeah, go ahead and let me know down below some of your favorite Christmas family traditions. So what I'm doing now is just adding some ribbon, both chiffon and a very skinny velvet ribbon. I got them both from Temu if you've seen my Christmas decor hauls, and excellent quality. I love them. And yeah, I just added that pop of red that I needed because I am a red girl when it comes to Christmas decor. In fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a... This tree collar is from Hobby Lobby, and it's my first year using a tree collar, and I did the classic mistake, and I did not put on my tree collar before I put in the tree or decorated it. So here I am struggling, but nevertheless, we're gonna head over to the shelves. These are actually Studio McGee or Hearth and Hand dupes. I will leave the prints below if you watch my decor haul. That's where all my prints are linked, but I will link them again in this video. These bells are actually from Amazon, but they came with different bells that I did not like. So I just used the stands because for some reason you cannot find stands anywhere. The paper trees are from Temu, and these houses are actually from Target. Last year, the dollar spot, they were all white, but I actually painted it with some of my Revere pewter paint that I had. I just painted the roof on one and the entire thing on the other. Those bottle brush trees are from a thrift find. The vase is from Hobby Lobby, and so are the stems. And then I'm just tying a red velvet bow around this vase to give it that pop of red. Again, those ribbons came in handy because I use them all over to add those pops of red. On the other side, again, this is another dupe. I literally copied the exact type of like style and prints that they had listed for the Target Hearth and Hand and what is it called? Studio McGee drops. And yeah, these are the prints that I have. Again, I'll link them down below. This vase is from Home Goods. I added some stems and then again another bow. And fun fact, some of the decor books that I'm using are real, but some of them are faux that I actually got from Temu. This candle holder and the battery operated taper candle are also from Temu. The trees are from the Target dollar spot. Not the dollar spot, but their Wonder Shop collection. It was like 2 for $5, really cheap. And this nutcracker was a DIY that I probably rushed through. Now we're headed over to my mantle. I am using 2 of at-home garlands that I used last year as well. Last year I was really into that full look. I will say I'm not as in love with it as I am this year. I do have a bunch of the Norfolk ones, but I'm not using it on my mantle just because I'm using a bunch of the Norfolk in my other decor, and right next to like the shelves over here is my staircase, and we are doing the Norfolk garlands all on my staircase banner, so I didn't want it to be too much Norfolk, so I just reused these, and I do like them. I'll probably go for something a little different last year. I also have like the viral one from Hobby Lobby that everybody just went crazy over this year, but I've had it for a couple years now, and yeah, I just don't like the look of it on the mantle, so I didn't use that. All these stockings are from TJ Maxx. I got a mix of the gingerbread ones and these other Martha and Stewart one. The gingerbread ones are cupcakes and cashmere. And then one of the things that you're gonna see throughout my decor is these little bells. I actually got them from Amazon. They are amazing quality, and I just used burlap ribbon or I don't know, thread to make little bells that I'm going to use with wreaths and my socks and all throughout the house. So I will link those down below. And again, adding some ribbon also to spruce it up a little bit. Again, I should have did this before I put the garland, because then I'm over here fixing the garland all over again. But I was kind of doing things backwards. On the top of the mantle, I'm keeping it simple with two of my favorite bases. The smaller one is from Hobby Lobby, bigger one is from Home Goods. Keeping the candlesticks that I always have up here. I kept my mantle really simple just because my shelves are decorated so much and I didn't want it to be too much of an overload. And then on one of the bases, again, I'm just going to add some ribbon and some bells. For my coffee table, I'm adding my vase from Home Goods and these Norfolk pine stems. I have a mixture of them from Decorator's Warehouse from last year, and then this year I found them at Hobby Lobby. They're probably already gone now because they went insanely quick, but that is what I mean. I don't want too much Norfolk all over. And then I'm just adding a tray from Home Goods with my broken candle accessories that my children break every time. A red candle from Big Lots that I had from last year. This bowl is new. It's from Home Goods. And then I just added small pine cones and bells that I actually found at Walmart last minute. While I'm struggling to find some... For my throw pillows, it's all a mixture of my Texas House and Target. Those are the only pillows that I really buy. The red pillow covers are from my Texas House about 2 years ago. The plaid pillow is from my Texas House this year, and the rest are all Target pillows. And the throw that I'm gonna add is from Home Goods. An old man sings "Oh Holy Night." Yeah, the streets might be full, but I'm empty inside. Merry Christmas, baby, wish you were mine. When you're not here to walk with me, which makes it all seem great. So tell me tonight, won't you come home? These are the days you shouldn't be alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around, 'cause I need it in this. These two trees are an old Target dollar spot find, and so are these stems that I'm adding to the Norfolk stems just to give it a little bit more variety. These trees are from Hobby Lobby, and the picture frame is just one from Home Goods that I added my two little babies in. And this is the rattan sleigh that I got from Home Goods. I'm sticking one of my old trees in there. Two of my candy cane pillows from Home Goods for like 2 years ago, adding some bells and a bow. And that is it for my living room for 2024 Christmas decorating. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys got some Christmas decorating ideas. Follow me on Instagram and also subscribe if you're new here, because I will be putting out a Christmas decorating video for each room in my house. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one, God willing, as always, and I'm gonna roll the end shots now. Hey you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and mom to two little ones, and today we are doing my second Christmas decorate with me, starting off in my kitchen creating these mini wreaths with some ribbon from Temu and these bells that I made by ordering some like craft bells from Amazon, and this is the first year I'm doing it. I usually do the ones on the all the cabinets, but this year I decided to switch it up. I'm so excited. I am trying to make my house look kind of like a Hallmark Christmas movie. I have family visiting from Puerto Rico this year, and as well as my daughter and son's first and fourth birthday coming up. It's a joint Christmas Mickey and Minnie birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, then you see me prepping for that. But yeah, speaking of that, I'll be doing everything DIY and sharing that with you guys. But anyways, we're gonna jump straight in. Again, I'm just finishing these mini wreaths. I already had a ton of these because if you watch my previous Christmas decorate with me from the previous years, I used to put these wreaths all on every single one of my cabinets, and I loved it, and it was a dream of mine when I first moved into this house because I always wanted to do that, but I never had like the kitchen space. But this year I wanted to try, now that I have backs on my stools. I used to have the saddle stools, now I have like the backs. So I'm like, let me try just doing one wreath above my stove, and then and three on my on my stools. For the one that I'm gonna put above my stove, it's actually a dupe for the A floral one. I got it off of Amazon for a way cheaper price. It's the Norfolk pine, and I'm just tying some chiffon red ribbon that again I got off of Temu on it, and I'm gonna hang all of these up as my first piece of decor in my kitchen. Here, I'm just adding an extra piece of ribbon because I felt like it was too short and I wanted it to kind of cascade down. But now into my countertops, this is where I always keep my mortar and pestle and my oils. And to that, I'm just adding a little Santa and gingerbread man and a little pick, all from Hobby Lobby. Over here, I always add the same thing. So I have my large tray from Home Goods. I add a photo. I printed that one off of Etsy, and I just switch it out like seasonally. I add my mini lamp, and I add my really large crock. It's actually a planter that I use. It's from Hobby Lobby. But in order to spruce it up a little bit, I did remove my rolling pin, and I added this rolling pin from, I think it's Hearth and Hand collection. I love it. It's so subtle. It's such a subtle like detail, but it matters. And then later on I will add a ribbon to the crock as well. But I did want to share with you guys a little DIY. So if you watch my fall decorating video, one of the things that I added was this little dish with the fall like mini teaspoons, and I didn't have some for Christmas. I'm pretty sure Hobby Lobby has some, but I had regular teaspoons that I have found in my buffet, and then I know I had these little gingerbread and candy cane like buttons craft from the craft section at Hobby Lobby because I used them in my tier tray like a couple years ago, and I just hot glued them and created my own Christmas mini teaspoons to add to that little dish. Also, I just want to say this is my second video. My first video was my living room, and I'm obsessed with how that turned out, so I will link it down below in the description if you haven't watched yet. Next, I always just put like a little piece of greenery here, and the vase is actually from the Target dollar spot. It had a lid. This is from 2 years ago, I believe. Sometimes they bring them back, and I just use it as a little vase for one of my flock trees that I think are from Hobby Lobby or the dollar spot. I'm not sure. In this corner, I'm doing the same thing that I did for fall, and I'm just adding my cookbook holder with a Christmas cookbook, and also I added some cookie cutters.
Down and said, Merry Christmas, babe, give me some time. Holidays are coming and there's no way around. Better join in the holiday crowd.
This is just something that I have here all the time, and it's a long cutting board with my coffee, sugar, and honey little canisters that I believe are from Hearth and Hand years ago. And then above my cabinet, I already shared this with you guys in a short that I was gonna do this as an idea, but I have these beautiful wine glasses that I keep here displayed because this is a glass door cabinet. And if you're new here, this kitchen, actually we did a few things to this kitchen because it did not have a glass door cabinet there. It was just all white, and I just felt like it needed it, so we actually found the manufacturer of our cabinets and we ordered a new door. And we replaced the door that was already there, which was the same doors as the rest of the cabinets. But yeah, so I love displaying things in here for the seasons, and an easy way to spruce up your wine glasses if you have something similar to this is just adding some ribbon. This ribbon is from Temu again. It's a very skinny velvet ribbon, and then I just added a little pick. So I ordered craft picks off of Temu, and I just like pulled off a leaf, and I'm sticking it in there to make them look a little festive. I love this, and this will even work if you're doing a Christmas tablescape. This will be a cute idea as well.
Won't you come home? These are the days you shouldn't be alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around. 'Cause I need it in this.
I also forgot to mention these glasses are also from Temu. They're beautiful and like kind of like a very light amber. And I ordered them for fall, and I just love them for Christmas as well. Temu has such great finds lately. Like, they are stepping up their game very, very much so. But then on the top of the cabinet, I'm just adding this Mercury glass house from the Target Wonder Shop collection. It was like $5. And then I'm just calling it a day and adding some extra bells that I had in here for the glass cabinet, and I love how it turned out. For the little sink section, I'm just adding one of my marble trees. I actually have two of these. They come in a 2-pack for like $14 from TJ Maxx. A lot of you guys bought them when I shared them. The plaid trees are from Walmart a few years back, and I always use them on the windowsill for like 3 years going. And then I'm just adding this snowman cutting board with one of my other ones. I love this snowman. I found him at Marshall's. So look at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all the same company if you want to find this snowman. And then again, I'm just adding a ribbon and more of those bells that I have. I ordered a lot of them off of Amazon. They are excellent quality, and they look so like vintage and rustic. So I will link the little packet that I have. I think it comes with like 20 bells. And then I'm just adding a Christmas tree that I had to one of my little mini vases. And now we are doing the centerpiece. I got this off of Temu, the round Lazy Susan. This vase is from Hobby Lobby, and so are all the stems. I got a mixture of these pine cone stems as well as Norfolk stems, and I love mixing it because last year I did a lot of Norfolk, and I was just like, there's not enough dimension here. This bell I found at TJ Maxx, and I just added a lot of, I added ribbon, chiffon ribbon to it, and then I'm going to add another marble tree. And yes, I know I used a lot of ribbon in today's video, but it's just what made my heart happy. My head was like telling me, no, this is too much ribbon, but my heart was like, put ribbon everywhere. So please don't have any negative comments. Now on this black bar, which is also from Temu, and so is the little mini basket. I swear this is not like sponsored by Temu. I am an affiliate with them though. And I have a code for them if you are interested in my description. But I'm just adding some greenery to that basket. Also, the glove and pot holder is from Temu, and then that little mini cutting board is from Target. And I just added again more ribbon and a bell. And finally, my open shelving. So I keep this very much the same throughout every season, and I just replace the photos, and like I took out my white bowl and I replaced it with my Christmas bowl. I add Christmas greenery to the vases, so that is what I'm doing here. I'm just repeating, and then I add a few decor pieces. So everything here, the cup I always change for the season, so I put the Santa Claus mug there. Then this Mercury snowman is from Target. I love their like Mercury line that they have in the Wonder Shop. And then again, more bells and ribbon to my cutting board. And then just more ribbon on these canisters. I know you guys, I just couldn't stop. You will notice that in my living room, in my dining room. I did my staircase. Oh my gosh, I did a staircase and hallway makeover. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, there's like ribbon all over my house.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. No.
Heading over to my dining room, I am adding another Lazy Susan. This pot is from Home Goods, and then I added just one of my Target trees onto it, and you've guessed it, more ribbon. I have several different types of ribbon. This one is from Joann's. It's more of like a satin. So I have variety. I have the chiffon, I have the satin, I have velvet, I have all different types of ribbon all over. And then this is actually a dupe for the Pottery Barn reindeer. I found it at TJ Maxx. And this bell is left over from, I have a 3-pack and I used 2 of them on my open shelving in my living room. And then I just had the taller one left over. So I decided to add it here. And then for the chairs, I decided to add 2 more of the wreaths because I have a bunch of them. Because again, I used to have them on every single cabinet. So I added 2 of them to either end of my dining table to these 2 boucle chairs. And I liked it at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm loving it now, but let me know what you guys think. Then to my mirror above my buffet, I'm adding this garland from Hobby Lobby. It's cedar, I believe it's cedar. And it went viral this year. I do not know why, because I've had it for like 3 years and I actually haven't used it in 2 years. But I pulled it out for this season because I wanted something on this mirror and it's viral. So like watching the TikToks and reels made me love it again. And then I just added some twinkly lights here, and I was debating on where to put the bow, but I actually decided to not have a bow on it. And I put the bow on this picture frame. You will see it in a little bit. That's a print from Etsy, and I edited a little on Canva. The bowl or the dish, I don't put anything in it because that's actually where we put our keys and stuff. It's from TJ Maxx, and the little candle holder is from Temu. And then I switched out the trees that you saw me put there. You'll see at the end. But then to my wall sconces, I'm just adding picks, ribbon, and bells again. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one, which will be the hallway staircase makeover. I love you guys, and see you soon, God willing, as always.
All year long I've been keeping track of when I've been naughty and nice. And from what I can tell, I've done more good deeds than I've told lies.
Hey you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I am a wife and mom to two little ones, and you are watching my third Christmas video. We have put out my living room and my kitchen and dining, and now we are working on a hallway staircase makeover. I'm so excited to show you guys this because I've been dreaming about this for months. I let go of my dream of a Christmas staircase since moving to this house because it doesn't have a open railing the way my old house did. So I have kind of left my hallway pretty much bare, which you guys will see in a bit. And yeah, I'm starting off with these Hobby Lobby Real Touch stems, and as well as like little greenery wiry things that were from the craft section, and that's how I'm attaching them to the staircase. I have been so busy trying to get this house ready for Christmas, especially because at the end of this month is actually my daughter and son's first and fourth birthday, and we're doing a Christmas Mickey and Minnie theme, and we have people coming, and I have my grandma coming from Puerto Rico, and so I've been working on so many DIYs, so many crafts, learning how to bake and make treats, and practicing with like orders for people because I really want it to be like next level for their birthdays. Now to backtrack, we have put the Norfolk garlands from Hobby Lobby that turned out to be about $25 a piece, which is a steal compared to Kirkland's, A Floral, and all of those other options. And I attached them with the wire stems that kind of look like pine stems from the Hobby Lobby Christmas craft section. And then I also just added a few of the regular stems, actually two, one at the bottom and one at the top, to kind of make the bottom hang down a little bit more, and also to cover some of the things at the very, very top. And the ribbon that I added is chiffon ribbon from Temu. I've been using it all over my house, and the twinkly lights that are remote control and awesome are from Amazon. So I'm going to do the same thing on this top portion where my hallway is. This is what I mean by the open banister. My old house used to have this throughout the entire staircase, so this staircase has like walls on both sides. So when first moving in, I was just like, you know, I don't think I'm gonna do the garland up the stairs because I don't have the staircase that has an open banister. But you guys, if you have a staircase like this is your sign to do it because it's so magical either way. You don't need to have an open staircase in order to do this.
All year long I've been keeping track of when I've been naughty and nice. And from what I can tell, I've done more good deeds than I've told lies. I can only hope that Santa Claus.
Also, I will add that Hobby Lobby does not have these garlands anymore because they sold out very quickly. But I am going to link a very similar one, like Amazon version. Amazon has been stepping it up, and it's not that bad of a price, so I will link that one below if you guys want to do this to your staircase.
To the nines. I've even made little gingerbread Santas. There's nothing left to chance. This year, Santa's coming home to me.
Loving how that turned out. Also, the twinkly lights have a timer and a bunch of different modes. I love them. Now I am going to add something to this wall. If you've been an OG follower here for a while, you know I used to have a whole console table, whatever, here with a mirror, and it was just way too narrow of a space and it was taking up too much room. So I basically had this hallway empty and just plain Jane looking, and I knew I wanted to jazz it up for Christmas if I was gonna do the garland up the stairs. So I wanted to get a picture frame and two wall sconces to go on either side, and everything aside from the photo obviously is from Temu. A lot of things in this makeover are from Temu. So yeah, I printed out this photo from Etsy. I just changed the filter to give it a little brown tint to it because downstairs I used the same photo but in the original, which is a cream. And yeah, I just added a photo and two super cute wall sconces from Temu that are sold out because that's how they work. Kind of, they, I guess they get things in, and then once they sell out, they don't bring them back. And so when you're on Temu and you're getting all those like messages that are like 2 left and 3 left and almost gone, I think it's like legit, you guys, because I wanted to link these for you guys so bad and they didn't have them, but they do have lots of options.
I'm out of place in a sea full of smiles, walking down Main Street tonight. Got a lot on my mind since you walked out and said, Merry Christmas, babe, give me some time. Holidays are coming and there's no way around. Better join in the holiday crowd while I'm struggling to find some peace of mind. Merry Christmas, babe, hope you're alright when you're not here too.
I'm not gonna mount the wall sconces myself, but I did mark them out and measured and everything to make sure that they were the same distance from the picture frame for my husband because he was with the baby, and then when he's putting them up, then I'm gonna be with the baby, and you know, we just switch back and forth from watching the kids. And so yeah, I did that so it would be faster when he puts up the wall sconces. Also, if you watch me put up that picture frame, that is a like foolproof way to put up anything that you have to screw or anything, is taping a piece of tape onto the back, marking the holes, and then placing that on the wall.
Old man sings Oh Holy Night. Yeah, the streets might be full, but I'm empty inside. Merry Christmas, baby, wish you were mine. When you're not here to walk with me, which makes it all seem great. So tell me tonight, won't you come home? These are the days you shouldn't be alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around. 'Cause I need it in this part of town. I don't need anything, yes, I got everything. I should be doing just fine, but there is still something. It is that one thing still missing you. So tell me tonight, won't you come home? These are the days you shouldn't be alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around. 'Cause I need it in this part of town. Yeah, I need it in this part of town.
Now, we are not hardwiring. We don't hardwire anything in this house aside from the actual light fixtures. These are from Temu as well. Again, you can get these on Amazon, but Temu has the best prices I have found, and they work perfectly. You can do all different types of colors. Of course, I'm just going to do like a warm white, and they have a timer on it as well, and they're rechargeable. So you recharge them with like a regular like phone looking charger. There's no batteries. I love these, and you have like a wired in look, but it's not wired in. On this end, I am putting an oval mirror also from Temu. I knew I wanted a mirror back in this space, and I wanted a funky shape that I've never had before, so I went with oval, and I think it's super, super cute. And also, I woke up the baby with drilling into the wall next to the room. I was also super proud of myself because this is the first time that I've done like the whole drywall anchor and screwing things in by myself with the anchor and using a drill bit and all that stuff. And my husband walked me through it, and I was happy that I successfully did it. So that's why you see me getting so excited. The next thing I'm gonna do is swap out this Temu tree. So I got all this stuff for this makeover because I was gonna do it before Christmas, but I didn't get to do it before Christmas. So I just did a reel and a short with the tree to show you guys, but I'm taking that out for the season, but it is gonna go back here once Christmas is over. And I am just placing one of my like bigger trees in this pot. I wanted something bigger, but it wasn't in the budget, and so I'm working with what I got. And I definitely think that this corner needed a little something there, so I filled it up with bags. I put a Christmas tree. I believe this one is from Target. And then I added some moss to the bottom and some twinkly lights.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, Noel, Noel.
Now I am just going to give a quick vacuum and mop of the space because I am adding my most favorite find from Temu ever, and my most exciting find for this makeover, and it is a 10-foot runner from Temu. This runner is washable and it has a beautiful, beautiful pattern. I originally wanted a longer runner, like 14 feet for the entire hallway space, but I think this is more in line with my hallway because once you get to where the tree is, it kind of opens up to the rooms. So this 10 feet runner fits exactly like just like the narrow space. I'm also using this amazing carpet tape that I found off Temu, and it is so sticky that you can't even use a scissor. You just have to. I just started using my mouth and my teeth and biting it because the scissor was getting stuck to the tape, and it also works on carpet. So if you have carpet on carpet, this tape actually works. It's the first thing that I found. I was like, this is super sticky. Let me try this in my bedroom because the corners are always lifting because I have kids and they're always just like messing up my carpets. And it actually works and it does not budge. So if you're looking for carpet on carpet carpet tape or any strong carpet tape, this is it. And now I'm just adding finishing touches on all of my photo frames that I'm just not willing to change out. I'm adding bows. I'm adding bows on the sconces. I'm adding bows on these frames, and a bow and a bell on a huge frame that's above my staircase that I didn't want to swap out the picture within it for a Christmas one because it's a lot of work, because yeah, to get this up was a lot of work and it wasn't going to be easy. So I was just like, I'll just make it Christmassy with a bow and some bells. And yeah, after that, I'm also adding some bows to my wall sconces. You already know ribbon and bows are everywhere in this house for Christmas. And I have no shame. It makes my heart happy. But I am about to roll some end shots. I am beyond happy with this makeover. This hallway has been empty for so long, and just the way that it fills my heart, especially for this season, my favorite season ever. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys got some ideas, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one, which will be my bedroom. God willing, as always. Hey you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and a mom to two, and today we are doing the last room in my house that there is to decorate for Christmas, and that is my master bedroom. After this we will be doing the outdoors together, but the first thing I'm doing is actually switching out my curtains for lighter ones. So these curtains that I have up, which I love, are also from 2Pages, which is who I'm partnering with today. But I reached out to them and I expressed that I thought it was a little too dark for this room since I do have the darker accent wall. And so they sent me these lighter ones. So first of all, I've shared with you guys that I love 2Pages. So convenient. They have a measurement finder to find the exact measurement that you need for these custom drapes, as well as free swatches so that you can see the color before it's in your room, which I did use the first time, but I don't know, I just thought the darker color would look nice in this room, but with the new duvet color that I have and then the dark wall, it was just all too dark for me, so I went with their Liz linen drape again, but in the color ivory white. I also went again with the white lining and triple pleated, memory trained, and super easy to install. You just put in the pleat hooks And then I have these little black hooks from Amazon that you just slip right in. Super, super easy to install. The whole process is super convenient. Their curtains are such good quality. And yeah, guys, they just add a whole different look to this room, lightening up. I actually used the ones that I took down in my son's nursery, because his nursery is like safari theme and there's like dark and moody in there. So I went with that, but for here, I just love the lighter color, especially for after I decorate. After Christmas and, redecorating stuff, I definitely want something lighter here. And yeah, this is why this video is out a little late. I usually have all my decorating videos out by now, but I was waiting on these lighter curtains before I added any Christmas decor in here. And yeah, I love 2Pages. I've worked with them numerous times now, and I just love their quality. I love their convenience. I love all the tools that they offer, and I love that they gave me a 15% off coupon for you guys that will be in my description. If you use code Josie15, you can get 15% off the entire website. So if you guys are looking to invest in quality, high quality drapes, custom drapes at that fit your space perfectly, go ahead and check that link in the description. And yeah, I'm gonna finish putting these up, and then we're gonna get into putting up the tree and decorating. So now we're gonna put up the tree, and I actually wanted a green tree for this room, but again, the realistic real touch green trees are so expensive, and we bought one for the living room this year and it just wasn't in the budget. So I actually just ordered, because if I'm not gonna get the real touch looking green tree, then I don't want the plasticky looking green tree. So I always opt for flocked when I'm going cheaper. So I actually got this one off of Temu for super cheap, around Walmart prices. And to my surprise, when I plugged it in, it twinkles. So it has a bunch of different settings. As I'm fluffing it up, the setting is on like one that alternates all of the settings, but I did switch it to just twinkle later on. And for the price of this tree, I could not believe that it twinkles, because that's a new feature that recently went popular last year. And yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's flocked, and again, I always opt for flocked when I'm going non-green, because the flock makes it look more realistic in my opinion. But I definitely am loving the look of green trees this year, because I don't know, something about flock trees make it look cabiny, but I just love this tree so much either way. And I'm keeping it real simple, and I'm adding red ribbon. So I didn't do a tree in my son's nursery, but hopefully, God willing, next year I could move this one to his nursery. I did a mini tree in his room, but I can move this one into his nursery. My daughter has a pink tree, full-size pink tree, and I can move this one to his room, and then I could invest in a real touch green one for this bedroom, because I just feel like that's where my style is going. But yeah, I'm just adding some ribbon and a little bit of bells and keeping it simple on this tree. And then for my prints, these are the same prints that I linked in my LTK post. All these prints are Studio McGee and Hearth and Hand dupes. And yeah, I'm just using them to create a little Christmas kind of collage here. And later on, I'll be adding chiffon ribbon. This wreath is from Hobby Lobby. I love it. I had it for years. It does come with a black bow, and I always just switch it to a red bow. And then next we're going to work on the bed, which gave me a run for my money. So I bought this quilt from Hearth and Hand that I loved. And yeah, I have this issue with trying to get away from farmhousey and cabiny type of Christmassy looks and go towards more modern, which I feel like I succeeded in my downstairs if you watched all of those videos. But for some reason, my bedroom always gives me a run for my money, especially because I went darker here for the duvet cover and the sheets. I explained why I did that. I usually have all white sheets and white duvet covers, but I'm in the middle of like nursing, and I nurse him to sleep, and I nurse him during the night, and it was just getting dirty and you could see the wet stains, and so I just wanted something darker for peace of mind so I wouldn't have to literally wash my sheets every day. It drove me crazy. But yeah, I much would have rather lighter colors, so it was giving me a run for my money, and I did do this whole full look where I covered the entire bed in this quilt, but you'll see later on I ended up just keeping my regular duvet and kind of keeping it under the duvet, and that's how I kept it. But you guys have to let me know if you like it like this, because I did change it, and I do kind of like it looking back, but I don't know, in the moment I just couldn't commit to an entire bed with this print. So just let me know what you guys think. I don't know, I do think after I move my son and transition him out of the nursery, out of my room, I do eventually want to go back to lighter sheets and a lighter duvet and redo everything. I do also think I want to change this feature wall and possibly do like a board and batten. But yeah, just let me know you guys' opinion if you like the bed like this or how it came out in the end shots, and you'll see that. The pillow is from Home Goods, and the pillow covers, the red pillow covers, are from Amazon. Here I'm just adding a faux book. These trees are from TJ Maxx, and then the bell is one from Amazon. This tree is from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Again, I'm adding the chiffon ribbon, which is from Temu. And then for my dresser, which is actually the only thing I really, really love in this space. My bedroom always gives me a run for my money. I love how the rest of my house turns out, but I think I'm just not happy with the furniture anymore. It's too farmhouse for me. The bed I love, but the nightstands and the dresser I'm definitely looking to change, and also the feature wall. My style just has changed so much, and I feel like my bedroom has me stuck in the farmhouse type of style, and I really want to modernize it a bit more. So but I did love how this dresser came out. So the deer are from TJ Maxx. They are a dupe for the Pottery Barn ones. The vase is from Hobby Lobby. So are the stems. And then I just added a ribbon and a bell from Hobby Lobby. All my ribbon is from Temu. And then I'm adding this little bowl with some vase filler from Walmart. And that is it, you guys. I'm going to roll the end shots now, and I will see you guys in my next one. God willing, as always.
Silent night, holy night.
Hey you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie, and I'm a wife and a mom to two, and we are going to be doing the last of my Christmas decorating today. We are going to be redecorating my dining room. We're actually going to be doing a table setting because my grandma is coming from Puerto Rico and she's going to be here for Thanksgiving, and so we're setting this up for guests. We are hosting Thanksgiving, and then we're hosting my daughter and son's joint birthday party 2 days later. It's going to be crazy, but then we're also finishing up outdoors, so stay tuned for that. I absolutely love how everything turned out. I'm starting off with this at-home wreath. This was actually on my mantle. I put 2 of them on my mantle, and it was a little too full for my liking, so I actually switched a lot since you guys last been here. Let me know if you guys want a house tour to see everything, how it finally ended up. I had this red runner because I'm actually using them for my son and daughter's Christmas birthday party. We're doing Christmas Mickey and Minnie theme. Stay tuned for the party prep. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been sharing sneak peeks and I'm so excited. But anyways, I thought I was gonna like this here, but I didn't. I decided to just keep it nice and simple and add pops of red later, which you'll see. And then I just fluffed it up, and then I had this garland that has bells on it. It's a cedar garland and it's actually from Home Goods, and I haven't used it in like 2 years. So it's so cool when you reuse things that you haven't used for a while and then you reuse it in a different way and then you absolutely love it. And I was literally about to get rid of this because every year I do like a kind of Christmas dump on my Facebook Marketplace, and I'll sell like a whole group of Christmas things for one price. Um, and yeah, I was gonna include this in that this year because I had it in the stuff that I didn't use and I haven't used it for 2 years. But anyways, I'm glad I ended up using it and it looks so good. I'm just now twisting it and interlocking it with the other one. I also am gonna add a few more picks. These are a mix from like the Target Dollar Spot and Hobby Lobby. And these are just ones that I had left over and I wanted to add more variety. I didn't want it to just be the spruce pine, whatever it's called, that from the at home garland. I wanted it to have variety and just look full and nice. And so I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna add some twinkle lights that are remote control. I will link everything that I can down below, but I love how this turned out. Fun fact, when we first moved into this house, my first Christmas decorate with me, I actually did this. I had the garland going through my dining table like this, and the past like 3 years or so I just haven't done this because we don't have a chandelier or anything over our dining table yet, and so I feel like we need something tall to like elevate this space. But after doing this, and you'll see after it's all set up, I actually don't think it looks that bad, even though there's nothing above and there's nothing too tall in the center. But you guys let me know when you think once everything is said and done. These candlesticks are from Hearth and Hand, and I have 5 of them because, again, I did do something of this sort the very first year I was in this house. So it's kind of like going all around in a circle with timelines here. But yeah, and then the candlesticks um, that are remote controlled are actually from Temu. I basically 95% of this tablescape is going to be from Temu, and you are going to be shocked because for the look that it gave, it was definitely not giving Temu, so they are definitely stepping up their game.
That was so deep. No well, no well, no well, no well. Born is the King of Israel.
One of my favorite Temu finds has to be this dinner plate set. It comes with the bowls too. I am obsessed. Definitely not giving Temu such good quality. So are the napkins and these nutcracker napkin rings. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this or do like a Christmas tree fold. There was just so many options, so I was trying to figure out and test out what I was gonna do first. But then I was just like, let me put all the plates down first and do the napkins last to see what I like because I just couldn't decide. So yeah, these plates are super good quality, beautiful, and from Temu.
Noel, Noel, Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Born is the King.
I also got this red chiffon ribbon from Temu as well, and I wanted to do bows on these, but something that I seen Studio McGee do this in her house, and I forgot another YouTuber that I was watching that did this as well, putting bows on candles like this, but at different levels, and I love the look. So I tried it, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, so the middle one I did really up high, and then the two ones beside it I put low. And then I ended it with the other two, the outer two, sticking the ribbon up high again. So it's like they're all like staggered, and it just gives it such a nice, elegant, different look that I feel like I haven't really seen before aside from this year, and I'm obsessed.
I'm out of place in a sea full of smiles, walking down Main Street tonight.
So I showed you guys these in my Christmas kitchen decorate, but these glasses are from Temu, and I just stuck some red velvet ribbon from Temu as well as a little pick. And the only thing that sucks is that I bought a 6-pack. I do need to order more, and I'm doing a table setting for 8 because I am going to have a full table for Thanksgiving, and I didn't have more. So I just used 2 of my clear wine glasses, and I did the same thing that I did to the amber ones, and I don't think it looks bad because they kind of look, I mean, they don't look the same, but they have the same design on them, and because I have 2 chairs that are on the ends of the table, it worked out that way because those 2 were the only ones that had different wine glasses. So yeah.
Bring the miracle back home around, 'cause I need it in this part of town. 6:15.
So I ended up going with this look because there was no other way that I could fold the napkin without not using the napkin ring, and I was obsessed with this napkin ring when I saw it because like Hobby Lobby and places like that don't really have unique napkin rings. They have like basic ones, and so the Nutcracker is so cute, and I just think it's so, I have never seen it before. So I definitely was set on using this, and the Christmas tree fold wouldn't allow me to use it, so I ended up going with this. But let me know which one you guys would have used.
Alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around.
Next up, my husband is installing these permanent roof lights that were sent to me, and they are amazing. They were super easy to install, and they're permanent. So you can screw them on with the little clips that come with it, and it also has a sticky residue if you don't want to screw them in. But I love them. I always wanted to add gutter lights, and we got quoted $2,500 for a gutter light, for gutter lights and 2 wreaths. So I'm super happy that I was able to DIY. Well, my husband was able to DIY it this year. And then these wreaths I also had last year. They're from Hobby Lobby, and they are pre-lit. The bows are also from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Maybe Big Lots, I'm not sure. But we had them last year, and I made sure to fluff them up this year because last year I didn't. I was pregnant and I was a couple days away from giving birth, and I was just like, stick them up there. But I definitely fluffed them up this year, and they look much more fuller. And I just think with the gutter lights and now this wreath, it gives such a beautiful, just elegant look. This is like my dream. I never thought I would be able to do this, and I just love how it turned out.
Oh, yeah.
Also, since we had these up last year, we have the extension cord already there. My husband left it up, and the hook is already there. because it's a white hook, and then we got a gray hook for the other side so that it would blend in with the house and we could leave it up, and then next year, every year, we can just hang the wreaths. And now with these permanent lights, we don't have to take them down. We could even use them throughout the year because I did choose the white. They also have multicolored, but yeah, I just like the warm white lights better. But yeah, they're permanent, so I don't, every year we don't have to like take them down, and just look how beautiful. They also sent me 2 of their cone trees. Absolutely obsessed with these as well. Super easy. I do admit that when I first received them and I seen that it was in a small box, I was like, okay, these are gonna have to be assembled. I thought it was gonna be difficult. Not difficult whatsoever. Super easy. There's like 3 steps, and I love these because it comes with everything. My husband staked them into the ground, but they can be synced to an app. They could sync to music, to the rhythm of music. They have a bunch of different settings. I chose to leave them on warm white, but they have a bunch of twinkly settings like this. You can even draw on a design. This company, it was super windy this day, but this company also sent me these lighted deer, which I've always wanted, so I'm so obsessed with them. I was trying to put them on. The camera was like moving like crazy. It was super windy these days, but the stakes that they sent me for everything worked like wonders because none of this has moved. And it was super windy on this day, like super windy. There was a wind advisory. It was freezing and cold and windy. It was the worst combination. But they also sent me these lollipop lights. I'm super grateful to them for sending me all this because it truly just transformed my outdoors. But these are so beautiful. I ordered 2 of the, I think it was 35 feet strands, and it worked out perfectly. We have a long walkway. Now I will show you the end shots later of everything lit up and beautiful. Obsessed. But anyways, now I'm just setting up this little front porch area. This what is it called? What, I'm blanking out. This doormat is from, both of them are from At Home. And the red one is, I don't think it's an outdoor mat, but I didn't like their outdoor ones. They were all checkered and I was just so over that look. This little front porch area is covered though, so I don't think it'll get damaged too much. But I am using this rug tape that I bought off of Temu and is amazing. It's super sticky. It even sticks rug on rug. And yeah, so I'm just setting that up. For my front door, I am going to hang these bells from Walmart that, again, I haven't used in 2 years. So just reusing things here. I'm also gonna I added this chiffon ribbon at first, but the 2 different reds just didn't work with me. So I added some like burgundy colored velvet ribbon that I had. And then this wreath is from At Home. And yeah, I love the way that turned out. I am also going to be adding 2 trees that I've had for the previous like 2 or 3 years. They are from Cosway. And then I bought some At Home, which is something that I did for the first time this year because I usually just put them up. But I bought some red ornaments from At Home and I stuck them on the trees. Also, I just have to say this because I'm noticing now that I'm editing is I'm not bald, I promise. The claw clip that I had just had my hair in a weird position and it just tucked all my hair in. And I mean, postpartum shedding did a number on me, but I'm not as bold as this clip is making me look. Also, for the ornaments, I know some of you will say, oh, they're going to fly away. So what I did with the ornament clips is I actually squeezed them all the way so that they were shut. And yeah, and then last minute I decided to add I don't even know what is this called. It's just like that very cheap garland. I bought a big like 9-foot strand from Home Depot and I just wrapped the columns. But now I'm gonna show you guys the end shots. Again, I am just so in love with the way it turned out. It looks magical at night. So make sure to check my description because I will link everything that they sent me as well as everything else in this video. I'll see you guys in my next one, God willing, as always.
In the December night, there is one star shine. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star.